All right, hello, hello. I think we got the stream going. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, everybody, to the stream. We have a new Sippin' Saturday this week. It's been a busy day of honey-do list items today. Getting stuff done for the kids. And I'm pretty much on my own at the moment, so I've got the puppy down here with us. We say hi to the new puppy. Got to have him down here, or else he's going to be tearing the place up at the upstairs. So we got the puppy hanging out with us, having a few drinks. Obviously, the puppy's not, but he's going to enjoy, being around the fun anyway. So yeah, KVK is pretty much wrapping up, and we got about, a week and a half, roughly, about 10 days, I think. Yeah, 9 days and some change. Speaking of which, I do need to complete a 20,000 T5 so I can get the 10 stars I need. Let's see. Let's see if that does it. Don't think it does. It does not. I need to do 2 more. Ugh. That's no bueno. So let me go ahead and do 2 more. Boost. Yep. Let's see if I have enough of everything. That's going to be the next problem. I'm so low on resources. Don't know what to do with myself. Resources and speed ups are at a premium, people. So how's everybody doing in the chat? Let's see. Domerkin, Pupper with the hearts. Yes, for sure. Good evening. Hand of Conan, Shrai's Journey, just a random guy. Welcome to the stream. Toughest KVK yet? Absolutely, on multiple levels. Ennis Aiden, Drago, what's your plan? We're watching you. 76 million power, OMG. Yes, it's been a busy KVK, an expensive one too. It's been a very expensive KVK. All right, let's see if I got this. So do I have enough? I don't. Fantastic. So I need 4.6 million more food just to get... Ugh. My goodness. This is the problem we're at, guys. there's Oh, do I have enough to get food? Let's see if I do. Do I have any food to buy? That food's gone. That food's gone. This is not 4.6 million. No, it's 5 million. Okay, good. I'll have just enough. Boom. We're cleaned out. So again, for those of you that weren't here last week, we've had a very busy KVK. We've been fighting nonstop since Zone 5 opened up. And pretty much up until last week, it was in our favor. And then we just kind of ran out. We ran out of everything. We ran out of resources. As you can tell, I can barely train troops. We ran out of troops. As you can tell, I'm down by about 50 million power. Plus, I've already trained another million. So really 60 million power, I think, is about what I've lost altogether. And not from a zeroing. It's been from rallies and garrisons and zeroing cities, and it's just been an active KVK. It's been the most intense KVK by far. Pedro Neves, cheers. So yes, this is a relaxed stream. We're going to hang out, relax, have a good time. The rest of it's been stressful, so let's make this the relaxed time and kick back and enjoy. Wow, just noticed your power. Massive respect. Sadly, not many kings I know actually lead from the front. Thank you, Autumn. I appreciate that. Yusuf Almuteri. Hello. Yami Maho. Good KVK, Drago. I agree. It's been a great KVK. Up until today. I mean, I think there's some weird stuff happening today that I'm not fully up to date on, but I'll figure it out later, I guess. Greetings from Lost Kingdom 05. 1239 had some epic battles with your old kingdom. Yeah, I heard. K16 did some work over there. Same thing with all the other kingdoms in there. How'd your team lose? I think there's a couple things that happened. A lot of it just had to do with the amount of activity we had on our side versus their side. I think was the biggest thing. What's going on with 62? I don't know. I just logged on and saw a bunch of stuff happening, and I haven't had time to catch up, and I had to get the stream going, so here we are. I'll sort it out after the stream. You got a 195 million player who didn't lose troops because he was afraid to have them killed off. What's the point of having all those troops if you're not going to use them? That doesn't make any sense. Ghost train with the eggplant. All right, all right. Icyox, love you, buddy. Welcome to the stream. Arch, welcome, welcome. So let's see if we can go ahead and get this completed, and then we can get our... No, I don't need to do that. Hopefully we can get... Let me see if I have enough. Yes, I do. Okay, good. Needed those stars really bad. Really bad. Really, really bad. Haven't seen you in a long time. Jaren George. I was here last week too. Unless you're talking to somebody else. When do you think Valentine's Bundle will be released? I think they usually release them a few days after the Valentine's or whatever event starts. So I think the event starts a couple weeks after the patch, which is this coming week, from what I understand. I think that's where we're at. Yeah, verification reward time. That's right. That's right. That's right. All right, so let's get back into it. So once this KVK is over, I mean, I really kind of need to assess what's going to happen with the kingdom. I've heard a lot of people are going to be taking off and doing other things, which is totally cool. A lot of people are already gone or have left. So I think this was one of those KVKs which kind of, what's the right way to say it? It's gonna make you realize whether you want to stay or not. This was one of those KVKs, at least for our side. It was an epic KVK on both sides, I think, but ultimately with us and our side losing, yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where you gotta dig down and figure out what do you want to do. You know, what do you want to do? Big Rick's not leaving. That's cool. So you say I can come, Shri's Journey. We are not letting you, though. Sup, Drago, I'm going to switch accounts for next KVK, hoping to bring fresh accounts to 1225. Cool. Pepsi. That's cool, buddy. No offense, but if people are going to leave because they lose a KVK, then not people you can ever rely on. Yeah. Just a random guy says, come join 96. Yeah, they could use some people. I think every kingdom in this KVK, whether you're winning or losing, took a beating. Every single kingdom definitely took a beating. Some more than others, but yeah. Why are you training T4 instead of T5? Well, again, I'm a little low on resources, and two, there's no point for me to train T5 right now. I've got enough T5 to do what I need to do, and I'm starting to train T4 for the next KVK when it comes out.
Smart.
Yeah, check LK105. What's going on there? Give me some quartz. Yami says, join 64. First time tuning in. Shout out to all the 1225 players. Wow Show, Low BC, and all the others. Ali Tormos. Yes, absolutely. Ennis Aiden Hearts for 225. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's been a heck of a KVK. I mean, there's no doubt about it. It's been back and forth, and there's been good strategies all around. I think that ultimately the numbers kind of won out is what ended up happening. When the new Epic's coming out, I don't know. I heard sometime February, March time frame has been the rumblings, but nothing official. Ahmad? So I've literally, the last few days I've done some PvP. I went and reached out to a few cities and touched somebody. But there wasn't a whole lot of open field fights to be had, so that's kind of the only thing I could do PvP-wise. But I did a little bit of bard farming, but not nearly enough, so I've only got 24,700 honor. When I started this week, I think I was at 16,000, so I did a little bit. I don't even think I'm going to be able to get enough to get the endgame reward anyway because of the lack of PvE stuff I did in this KVK, which is, to me, something we need to address, right? Like, if we're going to address something in any KVK, it's, if you're fighting, which is the whole point of KVK, right, in my opinion, is fighting, you should get honor for fighting. It's ridiculous that you don't get honor for fighting, right? I don't understand that at all. At all. Hey, Jerry, what makes a march more tanky, health or defense? Defense. Defense makes it more tanky. Health makes it last longer, if that makes sense. Sky, why you let my account burn in 225? I don't know. Get that, Sky. If anything, this KVK proved 1225 was an awesome choice. Shout out to Skywalker for being an awesome leader. Absolutely agreed. Skywalker did a fantastic bang-up job over in low. Finally got VIP 15. David Red, congratulations. Do you buy out?
So surprised.
Not surprised. Well, surprised it happened as
Just
quickly.
kidding.
Surprised it happened as
Just
quick.
kidding.
He's a busy man.
Yep.
Do you buy out the 24-hour speed-ups every week? Yes, I buy out all the speed-ups except for the 5-minute speed-ups that cost gems. The ones that cost resources, I buy those every week. Are those my main focus from here on out? Yes. So resources, the ones that cost resources in the VIP shop, dude, you gotta sit down, man. Gotta sit down.
Tech.
Hello? Yes? What? Tech, yes. Tech is definitely a focus that you need to have as you're growing your account. Definitely want to get all the bonuses to, the health, the attack, the defense, healing speeds, things like that. Those are your money makers, your go-to for battle. When's next KVK approximately? I've heard like 4 weeks. I've heard the next KVK will be in like a month, which is terrible.
That's too early.
Very well.
Yep. Super, super terrible. Skywalker only supports Coke content. That's very true. Let's see. Guan versus Alex. Are you saying like one-on-one, or are you saying which one's better? I think Guan has more damage and Alex has more utility, if that's your question. You want to get down, puppy? Here, you can get down. Yeah, get down. Just don't make any noise. Which commander you think is good for secondary of Richard? There's tons of commander secondaries. I've got a mastery guide on Richard that you can take a look at. If you're going for tankiness, you can do Charles or Alex. If you want some extra damage, you can go Sun Tzu. If you want, and he's already over there playing on stuff, you can do Guan, but I like Guan primary if you have him. There's all kinds of combinations that you can do. Joan is a good combination. Scipio. Sun Tzu, like I said. Honor for fighting might be abused. I don't know. Jody, I mean, at the end of the day, is this a fighting event or is this a PvE farming event? Well, the way it's set up, it's kind of farming, but you have to attack things and capture things and kill players and kill troops and all that to do what you need to do. So I think KVK doesn't know what it wants to be yet, which is unfortunate as we're coming up on season 4. "90% of our KVK we have been fighting, and it's really hard to push honor back up when others had got a big lead." Yes, absolutely. Con or Saladin? I'm Cav based, got minute expertise, and double C 553. Well, it depends on what you want to do. I think Saladin is usable at 5551. Con needs to be maxed. So what I've always recommended at that question is get Saladin to 5551, and then max your Con, and then come back to your Saladin to max your Saladin. I'm hoping for at least 2 months. I need resources and troops. Again, badly. Yes. I don't think it's going to be 2 months, but I also need both of those things in the worst way, as you can tell. Any thoughts about the new KVK map? It's new. It's different. It looks like it's going to be fun, if nothing else, because it is new and different. It looks like there's going to be more spots to fight. So to get to the altars, there's 2 gates. That's pretty cool. You need to If you're in a situation where you haven't locked the map up at that point, then you got 2 gates that you got to go through, one on each side to get to them. So that's going to be interesting. See if there's some fighting over the altars. At least 6 to 8 weeks would be nice. Yes, it also would be nice. You mentioned addressing stuff. Are you going to address the Clan O situation publicly anytime soon? Probably not on a stream. But there's a lot of stuff evidently to address that has kind of happened while I've taken a little bit of a back seat the last week. Alex secondary to Richard is nice. Yes, it is. Which commander is your favorite commander for Cav primary? Saladin, I think, actually, was my favorite. I use him the most. Probably followed closely by Genghis. What is your location in KVK now? I believe I'm in the starting zone. I moved back there to do our, what's it called? Kerouac. Puppy. Chill. Kerouac stuff.
Puppy sounded like he was getting ready to cook something.
Yeah, well, Puppy's over here trying to get into the bottles.
It's a dog after your own.
Yeah, it is. Well, I got the puppy for my wife for Christmas, and she loves it. He is a little S, though.
Yes.
He is a little S. Careless Whisper, yes, it's a 4v4.
So this is definitely like Sippin Bowl 54 today, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Guys, you should pop out the Maker's Mark, mate.
I'm not popping out the Maker's Mark. See, I have this expression.
Oh, it's a Maker's Mark night?
It's
a Maker's Mark
night?
No,
it's not. It's a beer night.
That's what I heard. I heard it's Maker's Mark night.
It's definitely not Maker's Mark night. No. I was going to have an expression because I heard it on YouTube. I was going to be, for drinking, it was going to be, may the floor be with you. So the floor catches you. If I have Maker's Mark, nothing will be with me.
I got some fancy Maker's Mark today.
Let's see. Joe Damon, what's the amount of kills and deaths you got in this KVK? I don't even know. Let me see. I know I'm close to 100 million kills. Yeah, so I started with like 202 million, and now I'm at 292 million kills, and I definitely have quite a few deaths. Let's see.
Abby, get out there. Help me get those 100 million kills.
Yeah, so
like 400,000.
I'm almost at 6 million T5 dead. I started with 6.7 million dead this KVK, and I'm at 12.5 right now. Rip.
I mean,
Rip and sip.
1v1
Cheers. Let's see. Justin Sky at the end of Kingsland, you got what, 13,000 honor? Yeah, that's about right. That's basically what I had, like 16,000 myself. Hey Drager, trying to make infantry AoE marches. Want to know what you think of these for field battle. Richard Ethelfled. Okay. Constantine YSG. Okay. Guan Freddy. Okay. Sun Tzu Charles. Okay. Alex Leo. Okay. All are okay. I think there's a better way to organize those, Ronan. If you hit me up in Discord, I can help you kind of rearrange that. There's some things that you want to shuffle around. Yusuf, let's see. Yusuf now, but at the end of Kingsland, you had like 15k. I was there, yeah. You think the teams were balanced, and if you had a chance to choose again, you would choose an alliance with you? So that's the whole point, right? Ghost Train donated $5. Let's have a shot for the dead troops. Yes, there will be a shot for the dead troops. Thank you, Ghost Train. Appreciate that. Shots. All the shots. Yeah, I mean, hindsight being 2020. Obviously, we didn't have the most active of allies versus our opponent anyway. Our allies were active, but not as active as our opponents.
At 95.
So, with that being said, yeah, I mean, we chose, well, when I say we, I mean, really me. It's all my fault. We chose our allies before the map came out. We chose very early because we wanted to get started on strategy preparation early. And also, again, I didn't want to choose allies just based on map location. That's just not in my wheelhouse. So, again, my fault. You know, we had good allies. They they just weren't as active as the other kingdoms is all. So we ended up having times where we were on our own for chunks of the day because it was their downtime. Let's see. You also got to be careful. There will be people who will kill their own farms just to get points. Who cares? Who cares? You should be rewarded for fighting in a fighting event. Sorry.
If they have rewards you can get for killing 15 people,
Press F for Drago's troops.
they should give you honor for it.
Hey Drago, why'd
Yeah.
you never rally my city?
Did I get the
I
chance?
next you so many times.
Did I get the chance?
You said.
Are you talking about
wouldn't do it.
before Zone 5?
Well, anytime when we 1v1, you wouldn't rally me. When I
Well, that was in
your
zone
territory.
before Zone 5, yeah. Because it's pointless and
And
you just
then-
take dead troops.
Yeah, but it would have been fun.
I had enough dead troops, okay? Anyway, here's the shot for Ghost Train. Cheers. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Oh,
Cheers.
Definitely required here. Poppy, what are you doing? You just sniffing around.
Pull me one of them shots, dude. What you doing?
Open field should be could be disregarded. Flags and rallies shouldn't. That's actually a really good idea, Yusuf. You could give honor based on rally and garrison. If that was the case, I'd have like 1 billion honor. That death counter holds a lot of money. Yes, it does. Let's see. Mad respect for fighting. It's tough not to get the zig when you pulled that kind of kill to death ratio. Sounds like you dominated fights. We did. For the most part, I think there was only maybe 2 or 3 garrisons or rallies that I was in that were bad trades. At least that I participated in. I'm not saying that 225 by and large had 95 or 98% positive trades, but the ones that I participated in, which was a lot of them, they were positive in a big way, whether it was 2-1 or 10-1 or 15-1. And just still came up short. This was definitely a KVK of inches. I mean, there were multiple times throughout the KVK where if we had an extra 15 minutes of doing whatever it is that we were doing, it could have shifted some stuff. Or, again, in Kingsland where we got this close to the ziggurat and then got pushed back because we didn't have any activity. That's the stuff. That's the stuff that made this KVK turn the way it has. Are you fighting Shinchi's kingdom in this KVK? No. We went against his kingdom on the power event that Mad Phantom won. But that was the money event. That wasn't the actual KVK. I'm in a different kingdom. I'm in 15th place. No one is in 155k points, so I should go for top. I don't know the whole story there, but if you can get first place, go for it. If you're out of range, then don't waste the action points or gems. Leo should be used primary or secondary in pairings, please. I don't have Leo, and I've not seen him in battle, so I couldn't tell you right now, but I've heard Guan Leo has been a really good pairing, although I haven't gotten any reports or anything. But I've also heard Leo is really, really good from a tankiness perspective. So pairing him up with like a Richard or a Guan, I think primary or secondary is just fine either way for the Richard or Charles or something like that. But with Guan, you want to have Guan primary. I have Max Leo, and let me suggest that he is 100% best with Guan. They're insane together. Yes, well, there you go. Kind of what I just said. Perfect. What made you choose 1132? They had a history 9F. I'm not sure what the 9F history is.
Not 9F, yo.
Watch out.
If you had known that before, wow.
Yeah, that 9F is starting to worry me. So I knew people from pretty much every kingdom that came in here. I've casted Osiris League or Ark of Osiris matches for pretty much every kingdom that's in our KVK. And again, I was on a friendly relationship and still am with majority of the kingdoms in this KVK. We ended up picking some people, and the people that we picked did well. The people that we didn't pick just were more active and did better. That's the way it goes. How about Alex and Leo pairing? I'm sure that would be a thing to look at too. Although I probably would go Leo primary for the defense tree. I'm sad my city only got rallied one time this KVK. I cannot say that has happened to me. I got 150 wounded. They got 600k deaths. Yes, Taco Loco, yes. So I did the same. I took a triple rally. Had about 200k dead, 220k dead, and had a little over 1 million dead on the opponent's side. And then I've taken multiple single and double rallies. What are you doing, puppy? Come here. And didn't have any deaths from those. My puppy is literally attacking something that's not alive. I'm not sure what he's attacking. But y'all might hear some barking in the background. Yep, there it is. Sorry. I think it's actually my toes. Hey, stop it. What are you doing?
Fuck. Fuck.
Exactly.
Fuck.
How many troops did you lose zeroing 64 cities? Every time I zeroed a city, I think I might have lost maybe 40,000 troops. Puppy, I swear to God. Hey, come here. Come here. Come here. What's this? Hey, what's this? You want a shot? Come here. Yeah, that's what I thought. Come here. Oh, here you go. Oh, you love shots.
You went to the rink?
He wanted a shot. He came over. He's not going to get a shot, obviously. Obviously not getting a shot.
Fine, Drago. You give shots to the dog. I'll get Mini Ghost and give him some shots.
No. That's not what we're doing here. Show us some reports. Oh, jeez. I don't even know. Auto Night. Okay, Miss Maya in the chat. Love that girl. Yep, she's good people. Zimbo. Sorry, it's sent before I asked my question, but you answered. Well, there you go. One French of 62. Say you hi. How do you say hi in French? I don't know.
Sure.
Bonjour. Yeah, that's it. That's the one. Moth 94. 54 sucks. Why would they go there? You could call him Ghost Train Jr.
You should absolutely rename your dog.
Do you see? You see that? See that's you? That's you on the screen. You're forever immortalized in a stream. Look at that. What you doing?
Just waiting for that moment when Drago's like, look, and dog just all over his lap.
Yeah, his name is Jean-Luc. My wife named him Jean-Luc because if you look on the back of his neck, he's got a Star Trek symbol on the back of his neck. So basically, my wife's a big Star Trek fan, so she likes Picard, and instead of calling him Picard like everybody else wanted her to, she said Jean-Luc. So now I call him Luke because I'm not saying Jean-Luc. It's just not going to happen. Sorry, it's not going to happen. And I'm getting scouted. Oh boy. Let's see. Do we have any decent ones? Here's a decent one. That was a good rally. Hey.
Hello.
Welcome to the stream.
Hey y'all.
Hey,
Hey
Jess.
y'all.
Jesse hung fries.
Hello, Ghost.
There's another one. Well, here's one of the rallies, I think. Yeah, I think this was one of the... No, yeah, your city was attacked. Dead. This was another rally. Another rally with Swarm. I think a guy accidentally tapped my city on that one, and somebody took 50k dead from it. That was a good rally from Andy Orange. He's got a good Saladin Takeda build. This was a double rally, actually. So, rally from Saladin Takeda and rally from Alex Sun Tzu. And more dead from that. Took severely wounded on that one. Let's see, what's this one? Another Saladin Takeda and Double C Minna hitting me, 86,000 dead. Here's the other rally, Alex Sun Tzu again. Yeah, but that one didn't last too long. I think he broke it. This was a rally that hit for about 8 seconds. This was an 8-second rally. So I'm not sure if you guys saw on the channel, but there was a guy that was kind of flaming a little bit, saying his Sun Tzu Alex was better than my Minna Frederick, and that I need to stop giving advice. And this was what he wanted to test it against. So this was the build, or this was the criteria, and he said he was going to spank me. And then this was the result.
Good trade.
It's a pretty good trade. Yeah, it's a pretty good trade.
For you.
Yeah, exactly. No information about defending your territory. We just want to know if we'll have to call our people together. Fighting was great. Got 0 the second time now. 4 million dead. Yeah, that'll happen. Can't be salty when you win. Can't be salty when you win. Apparently you can moff. You just demonstrated. What's moff? Moff's a person.
Moff is the 54 guy talking shit.
Oh, okay. Oh, he's talking. He's talking S.
Whereas a lot of them have been really
bro, and have a
respectful
look.
and
Have a
fun to
look.
watch, but this guy's just talking shit.
I don't think "wipe the floor with us" is the correct description for what happened, but I think if it was a 1 versus 1 against the kingdoms, it wouldn't have gone the way it did. But that's not the game we play, and I respect that. So you guys won. It's cool.
Cool.
Cool. I love that show. I love that show. Highest power have been 35 million power only. Never been able to push up. Yeah. Why is red and yellow burning each other? That's a good question. I logged on and people were throwing accusations around, and next thing you know, they're burning stuff and saying we're enemies. I don't even know at this point. I don't even care. It's not even a thing anymore. TOC, we had a lot of good fights in Matcha Cheers. Yes, Yusuf, we did. Why they made Cav so strong? There's no counter for Cavs. There is counter for Cavs. Called infantry. Now Attila Takeda rallying is a different story, but there's a counter for it. But it's just really hard to pull off.
You can't fight against God. It just happens.
Yeah, kinda.
One way.
That's right.
Oh, settle down, Abby.
If you're
Never.
happy, you know it, clap your hands. I can't clap my hands because I'm holding a puppy. Sorry, buddy. But I would. I would if I could. Are we still Imperium? Sky need to bring another account to 1225. We are, oddly enough, still Imperium. We've lost quite a bit of power.
I don't know how we are.
I don't either.
I know.
I don't either. I don't think we were that high in Imperium status, but I guess other alliances that were Imperium lost a lot too, so that's probably what it is. More than anything.
No, it's rigged.
It's rigged.
Yeah.
Only counter for Attila Takeda rallies is the same comms and garrison. So you can actually, you can fight Attila Takeda with Attila Takeda in the garrison. Saud and Takeda is also a good pairing to counter Attila Takeda. And then finally, from what I've seen, Charles and Constantine. But again, all of those things, all of those pairings are nothing unless you've got the field. If you don't have the field, then it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you got in there. You're going to lose. It requires reinforcement.
I can understand that.
It definitely requires reinforcement. All right, let's see. Pepsi, my favorite beverage when you bring in your alt, bro. Pepsi tastes terrible, by the way. Coke guy.
Whoa.
Preston Evans, why betray 62? I haven't betrayed 62. I'm not sure what you're talking about. K93, hi, I'm from K46. Okay. KVK3 new map has 5 Imperial Kingdoms. 3 are new Imperial Kingdoms. How are you still Imperial? That's a very good question. That's what we were just asking. I'm in Kingdom... I'm not sure who you're talking to. If you're talking to me, it's 225. What was your power before KVK? It was 126 million, I believe. Give or take.
Which means he's had all the deaths.
I've had all the deaths. I've had quite a few deaths.
Didn't you lose like 500k from swarming Attila Takeda?
I did. That was the one bad. That was one of the bad trades that I had. This KVK.
And that's when he went.
That was me not
Damn
paying
it,
attention to
Ghost,
my
right.
hospital and saying we need this flag. So, yeah, that was totally my fault. I was 500,000.
Sorry,
too far.
Draco.
Well, thankfully,
You
they'll give
saw
that
the new patch
notification that your
notes,
hospital-
so you get information about your hospital now.
Yeah, good thing it was in time. Here, let's farm some honor all around here. I don't even care about action points. Just want to get these things dead. Let's see. Hey, Dumperkin, see you.
Rally the city.
Yeah.
Get it. Get that city.
I'm gonna. You still get points less. Got T5 is free to play on 320 days. Good job, John Park. That's awesome. In 214, we already lost 100 players through fighting. Another alliance will be leaving after KVK. Yeah, man, it's like I said, it's been an expensive KVK for quite a few kingdoms. It's been quite rough. Quite rough,
KVK
but it's been
feels
fun.
like after every KVK, I think some kingdoms suffer a mass migration.
Yeah. Especially with the diplomacy that we had.
Abby. They are watching.
They are
Hey,
watching.
I got 4 offers from our KFK. I am out of it. I don't care about you guys. Fuck NWA. I'm out.
Hey, body mouth.
You guys.
Easy.
That's no good.
Don't make me hurt you.
Dang it.
SSB, man. Doggy's the real Drago. Yes, he is. I tried to get my wife to call him Mini Drago. It didn't go over very well. Did not go over very well. Easier said than done. We had problems with coordinating. Now they want to go their own way. Yeah, man. KBK kind of exposes things for how they really are. It has an odd way of doing that. So take heed of what happens post KVK. Let's see. Why do people instantly want to leave a kingdom if their kingdom loses? That's a good question. Makes no sense to me. I agree.
Well, for some people, I don't think it's necessarily because they lost. It's more
Yeah, I mean, there's people have different reasons for leaving. I mean, look, I mean, we've got what I can only tell, or what I've only heard, is a mass migration coming from 225 as well. So, I mean, if it's a dead kingdom, then why stay? That's another thing to think about. What are you doing? We already got two.
Go to the Chinese knockoff of Rise of the Kingdoms.
Where I can understand nobody. Perfect. Hope you guys get to recover. Yeah, I think everybody needs a little bit of recover time. Needs a little bit of me time. Everybody needs a little bit of relax.
KVK should not be coming 4 weeks after this one ends.
We'll see. I mean, if it comes 4 weeks after this one, I may actually sit one out. Just because, I mean, there's nothing to fight with.
Let's do 4 months.
No, not 4 months. That's too much.
But what if Mulan is there?
I think 2 months was fine. What was that?
So what if Mulan's there? Are you going to sit out for her?
Yeah, I don't even care.
I'm fairly convinced she doesn't actually exist.
I'm barely convinced the dragon's going to be a piece of equipment that can go with her.
What you doing, Popeye?
That'll be heck.
Need to make an event after KVK because it's boring after KVK. So my recommendation has been that they leave KVK open. So you win KVK, you lose KVK, whatever, that's fine. You should still be able to go to KVK. And then like maybe once a week for like a day, you can do a mad rush for whatever you want to do. You know, so you can still have a little flavor of KVK, but it's not so time consuming and life altering. Heard that Jabba will migrate. Jabba won't migrate. I can guarantee that. It's not true, Jonathan. Could I get 150,000 points with 300,000 action points? I don't know. You have to do the math, man.
Depend on the zone you have access.
What do you mean?
If he's on the final zone, I think you can. He's on the initial zone. I don't think he can do that point.
Oh, okay. Also includes Dark Ruins, 5 billion. Okay. So yeah, we're basically just, again, we're kind of waiting for these 9 days to be up. We were going to try and swap with K62 on our Crusader forts, and it's still possible, I guess, but they didn't do their bubble cities up here the way I guess it was supposed to. And then this one down here was locked up, but then I guess somebody poured it out.
Disappear.
I don't know. So
Disappear some flags.
yeah. So and then today I guess a bunch of flags just kind of magically poof disappeared on the right side of this purple chain. So
Yeah, we had a kingdom in RKVK.
it is what it is.
258. They did their lockout like beautifully. It's very frustrating.
Very frustrating.
Lichtkanone.
Half of them, yeah, but half of 85 migrated out, like, the minute the coalitions changed. They just pieced out.
Not the minute they tried and they died. You know.
Let's go back to it.
You know, because it was 6v1, yet only us
Hey,
were
hey.
fighting them.
Yeah, right.
Duke of Spain. I'm taking my barbs. Alright, puppy. Go do something and stop barking and stuff.
Yeah, Poppy, get down, just bite his toes. It'll be fine.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that either. It's all good. It's all good. Alright. That doesn't mean mess with all the bottles. Stop it. Alright. Is Guan the strongest infantry commander now? No, I don't think so. I think, so again, there's no one strongest in any of the troop commanders, I think, except for maybe YSG with archers, I think would be the strongest if we had to pick one. But for infantry, there's different roles for the infantry commanders to play. There's nuking infantry, there's tanky infantry, there's attack, rally infantry, there's buff, debuff infantry. I mean, there's a lot of stuff. And then with Cav, there's speed Cav, there's tanky Cav, there's rally Cav, there's nuking Cav. Like, Attila by himself isn't, you know, Ghost Train doesn't want to probably hear this, but Attila by himself isn't exactly the best Cav commander. But when he's paired up with Takeda and he's in a rally, that's the best. Yeah, that's the best. Oh my god, it took you 5 seconds to start barking at stuff. Really? What are you growling at? Are 225 going to hide until the end? I don't think we've been hiding. I was out not hiding all over your cities yesterday.
Ooh.
Gotta let you know how I went if you're interested in the results. Puppy, what are you barking at? I don't know what... He's barking at something. I can't see it, though. What chair do I have? I don't know. It's a chair. It's a game, like, go to Amazon and find gaming chair and you'll probably see it. It's nothing special. Nothing special. TOC, SDC, and NOC, who will be international? Oh, you're talking about 214. Hey, Drago, could you help me with the first Leo skill? We'll take a peek at it in a sec, sure. If Drunk Swede or Duke of Spain would stop taking all my barbs. No, he's killing. Okay, he's killing those. That's fine. That's fine. Hey, puppy. You should really stop. Let's go take a look at Leo. Where is he at?
Second skill is amazing. I want it.
Okay, first skill. Increases the health of troops. Led by Leonidas by 10% up to 30% for 3 seconds. Which I don't get. But we'll continue. Deals damage to up to 3 targets in a fan-shaped area. Damage factor up to 600. Targets under the effects of silence or attack reduction will take an additional 50% damage, which effectively makes that a 900 direct damage factor nuke, which is still kind of subpar. Obviously, the health bonus is what you're going for here. I mean, the damage is meh. Meh. But again, the way health works, the way I understand it, is it basically just increases your hit point pool, and then defense increases or decreases the damage you take that affects that hit point pool. That's the way I understand it to work. So if it increases it for 3 seconds, I don't understand quite how that will help if it just increases your hit points per 3 seconds. Because it just goes back down again. So we'll see. We'll see how it works. And the second skill, when the army led by this commander contains only infantry units, increases defense by 30%. That's solid. Very solid. And increases the speed of rage gained by 15%, which is also pretty solid. Yeah, the second skill is pretty good. Rocker, you saw my screenshot in the Discord. Yes, I did. I did. I tapped you on the way back from the ruins. Caught ya. Our main was MTO. It's the wording of the skill saying troops led by him, meaning does he have to be primary? I don't think so. So we've had this conversation with a couple of other commanders too. I don't think that's the case. I think that it just means that if he's a commander of your army, that bonus will apply. Comma Drake. It's been fun too, but didn't have as much fighting as we had now. Yeah. I don't think anybody. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Did you ever see any reports of the Guan YSG you wanted to check?
No. I saw Guan Alex and Guan Richard. I want to see Guan YSG and Guan Leo is what I want to see. Best Civ for infantry. Rome for fighting and France for better healing speed. But I'm currently Rome because once I ran out of all my cav, it didn't make sense to be Ottoman anymore. So I went ahead and switched to Rome because that's what I had for infantry. But now I'm actually really low on infantry. So at this point, I'm just using Rome for the march speed. That's kind of where it's at. Which, funny enough, Ottoman also has. Do you think Guan Martel has any potential? Sure. Counterattack damage. I don't think that it's a great combination because it's just two conflicting things, but it'll do stuff. We did some pass defenses today versus Alex, Max, Leo, Guan, Alex, etc. A bunch of stuff. Kay, if you want to send me those reports in Discord, I'd love to take a peek at them. Timo, I'm doing very well. Thank you for asking. Killing some barbs right now. Waiting to see how the rest of this KVK is going to play out. Might have a little bit of fun. Might have a little bit of fun before the end of KVK, from what it looks like. So we'll see. I agree, comma. I agree. So yeah, Guan YSG. I know what you meant. Jacob's Guan is sitting at 5354. That's good, man. That's really good. So I was able to get Attila finally last MGE, and I used all the universal sculptures I had on him because he's just so good.
Nice.
He's just so good, and I did get kind of lucky. Now the one thing I'm unlucky with is the fact that I'm short on stars. I think I need about. I want to say I need about 20-ish more stars, and I can max them. A little short on stars. Which infantry commander would you recommend to max for field battles? Richard. Sorry to hear about KVK. Hope everything works out fine with your kingdom, and all the best for the future. Autumn Knight, thank you very much. I appreciate that. And don't be sorry. I mean, we had fun. It was expensive. We didn't win, but we had fun. That's what everybody was asking for. They said they want a fun, intense, hard-fighting KVK. I'm pretty sure we checked all those boxes on this KVK. We just didn't check the win box. That's the only thing we didn't check.
Did you 1v1 Bunny? I know they did the major push in King's Landing, but
no, we never got to the point where we could 1v1. We were taking each other's rallies and garrisons and stuff, and it went back and forth. There was one point where I'd pushed them off and had brought every alliance we had, basically except for Show, right up against their fort, right beside the temple, or right beside the ziggurat. And then the next day, they started pushing us down. and we were taking good trades back and forth, and then we had a really bad trade from an Attila garrison, which was unfortunate. And then from there, it pretty much just snowballed. We didn't have any people on. Everybody was out of resources. Everybody was out of troops. Nobody was logging on. And they were steadily gaining players. So it was just, that's when it started to shift. We were right there.
Crazy play, then.
We were right there. Yeah, I think there's quite a few crazy players in this KVK. That's why it ended up the way it did. Yeah.
Well, his kingdom locked down so many people in like just the first area before like past 5 was open. They had like purple and orange lockdown.
Yeah.
Orange broke out because of you guys.
They sure did.
Yes.
Alright, Kay. Alright, cool. What happened between 1225 and 62? I don't know. I've heard that they backstabbed us, and then they're saying we backstabbed them. I haven't been online. I've given no such order, so I'm not sure what is happening right now.
Somebody broke up or something.
I had a honeydew list to do today, and I was trying to get it done, and I always peek in, and everything was fine up until about maybe 4 hours ago, and then people started throwing out stuff like they did this, they messed up this, and blah blah. So I'm that's not my play. Like, I don't play like that. That's not. I don't. Like, you either did something or you didn't, and if you did, own up to it. That's fine. If you meant to do what you did, that's fine. If you didn't, that's fine too. But either way, it has nothing to do with me. I'm done with it. It's a coin at this point. What's the skill of your Attila? Yeah, so 5-1, 5-3. I got really lucky with the third skill.
I'll have to go watch the highlight.
Okay, let's see.
Watch them highlights.
Attila against Alex Leonidas.
Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Apologize. I want to watch the highlights too.
It's not bad.
I realized I missed the Pro Bowl. Because I was so busy wrapped up in
Yeah,
those
62
games,
pulled
so-
those flags out.
like,
Yeah, I know.
That's fine. You know what, home fries? I thought you meant something like.
Keto will save your
actual
kingdom in
back-
next KVK. Timo, it's very very true.
Only
It
you
can
know.
happen. Puppy, what are you doing, dude? Now he's getting into the boxes.
You beat the toss.
He's getting into the boxes.
Did the Super Bowl already happen?
No, it's in February. Today's the 1st.
We're in February.
Well, today's the 1st. Tomorrow is not the 1st.
Well, it's the 2nd for me, so you're wrong.
It's second for me.
I'm betting on the Chiefs, but I'd love to see the Niners win another one. Just to shut the Steelers fans up.
How would that
I'm-
help the Steelers fans out?
Yeah, how would that help the Steelers fans out?
Always got love
Because
for
Steelers
his
fans like,
Skywalkers.
we had 6 rings.
Yeah.
I cannot believe I'm saying this. I am hoping the 49ers win. Hell
And
frozen.
also give you money.
For sure on stars, you could use extra gold heads. I'm not doing that. Okay, so guys, do you realize that when you use a gold head for a star, it's 0.01%? 0.01% of a star. I think it's like a 7 or 8 to 1 ratio. Andy Reid does deserve one, though, Ahmad. You're absolutely right. Hello from
Yes, he
Russian
does.
YouTube. Friggy Viking. Thank you very much for the 40 ruble donation. What about for comms? You already expertise. Can migrate to if you want a minion. Infantry or archer troop when using Alex YSG combo. If you're using Alex primary, use infantry. If you're using YSG primary, use archers. Silvio. Alex D is a Raiders fan and is pulling for a tie. It's not quite how it works. Do they? Is there? They don't do ties in the Super Bowl, right?
No.
I was gonna say I think in the playoffs they get rid of the ties.
No, it will go until there's a winner.
No, it'll go.
Yeah.
There's rules against that actually.
Yeah.
For playoffs and for Super Bowl.
Well, up until recently, you never ever saw a tie, and then maybe the last 10 years, you've seen ties happen
10,
like
15
every
years,
season.
like an
Yeah,
explosion of ties.
crazy.
I think the one year we had there was one team that had 2, and it's like, why do you even play them?
My puppy is literally chewing the carpet. You're chewing the carpet, puppy. Look at yourself. Look at yourself. Go get help.
So which team should I be going for? Since I have no clue who they are.
Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Just have fun and watch the game.
Yeah. If you want to decide to cheer for, sadly, go for the 49ers.
Okay, let's see. Let's see if we can. I still got some stars in the VIP shop. Let me see if I can.
Unenthusiastic fan.
Not a fan.
Let me buy like.
I can't believe Home Fries married a 49ers fan.
Jesus Christ, puppy! I swear to God.
I did it.
Okay, this is gonna be a shorter-ish stream. The puppy is literally like destroying everything around me. He's like a hurricane of destruction, and everything around me. So, what's that?
So did you not get it, toys?
Oh, I did. No, toys mean nothing to this puppy. Like things that.
He's running your office.
Puppies are like kids. You can have toys.
Hey.
I mean, that's fair.
He's a puppy, exactly. He does that. I understand. I'm just saying, that's what he's doing.
Mine prefers cables over toys. I was already
Yeah, and if you can only imagine, there might be just a few cables in my studio. Just a few. Go away from the cables. He's sniffing them right now. Go away. Go away. Just sit here and chill. Like, if we're in my home office, like, he just goes underneath my chair and just plunks out and passes out and farts all day. That's all he does. And it's dirty farts. Oh my God, puppy farts. This puppy's farts are ruthless.
Dog farts are just ruthless
Oh my
in general.
God, it's so bad. It's so bad. All right, so let me catch up.
Can't be worse than Australian farts.
Attila Takeda or Guan Leonidas, I can only max one pair. Attila Takeda is, in my opinion, better overall than Guan Leonidas. Try's journey.
I'm not going to take that as an answer. Go on, Leo, all the way.
So again,
Probably
Silvio.
because I asked Dragon before about it till he's like, yeah, and now he's the best thing.
Silvio. So what? Let me show you something. So let's go to Attila. Right now we're at 88.15%. If we use a star, it goes to 88.3%. So it's a 0.15% change with a star. Let me take that star away, and let me use a head, a sculpture. Okay. 0.02% is what a sculpture gives you as a star. I'm sorry, eventually this game will allow some kind of exchange. It has to. You already have the exchange during KVK for the basically universal sculptures. He did it again. He just farted. It's so bad. It's so bad. There's going to be some kind of proper exchange. It has to at some point where you exchange like 5 or 10 Cleopatra sculptures for one universal or whatever. They've got to do that at some point. I'm banking on them doing that. So instead of using a sculpture for 0.02% of a star, I'm going to skip it. I'm going to skip that. I'm going to not do that. You could always wear a gas mask while sitting on the couch with the puppy. I pull one of these. I go, and I pull my sweatshirt over my face for about a minute and kind of let it pass. The problem is he does them in strings. Like he'll do one and it just smacks you in the face. You're like, oh God, puppy. And then you cover it, you get down, everything's fine, and then you hear a burn. No, not again. What is it? Hey. There's literally nothing alive right now. There's nothing alive. It's dead. It's not alive. Oh my God. The puppy. This is my life now. And he's going to knock something over, I guarantee it. Hey. Don't get so worked up over an inanimate object, please. Oh, I know what he's barking at. He's barking at the lights in my computer case. Hey, it's not real. Okay, dude, you're gonna knock my light over. Chill. Hey, back up. Want another shot? Come here. Here, have another shot. Here, shot? You want a shot? Yeah, come over here. Come on. Want a shot? I know you do. Yeah, you do. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come on. Okay. More shots. Not really, of course. Let's see. What kind of puppy? It is a Frenchie, a French bulldog. My wife loves bulldogs, and I can't afford a regular bulldog, so we got a Frenchie. She likes it. French bulldog. Cool. Drago, do you know if using your farms to block spots in KVK is a bannable offense? It is not. It is not, Ouster. Will they nerf Attila Takeda? I don't think they'll nerf him, but they may do like a sneaky adjustment, like what they do with the text of the skills. You'll have a weird number change somewhere in the future, or a sentence will get removed, or something like that. What are you feeding that dog? Just normal dog food, but it's a farty kind, I guess. All right, so I bought a few of the extra. Let's get that sculpture out of there. All right, let's do this develop. Please crit. Okay, crit it. Sweet. So if we do this with 5, I can do it 3 times. Haha! 6 stars. Look at that. Sweet victory. And we ride.
Welcome to the club.
How much did you spend in the game? Lots. Too many zeros.
What's your social security number?
I saw a meme where somebody was like, it had something to do with that, and it was people were sending it to them. They're like, "You idiots!" Before you could swarm a rally and the rally would just die. Now you can't swarm the rally with Attila Takeda, which is kind of nice. That's very true. I mean, it's nice for the person with the rally. It'd be like the AoE commanders. 15% on each next target, so probably the percentage is going to go down a bit. Maybe. Hey, dude, they're just lights. Don't go crazy. All right. All right, so we got a 6-star Attila now. That's pretty sweet.
I'll let you rally my city to test it.
Really?
He's very.
As long as you have War Frenzy on, I'll do it.
Sure. Oh wait, the buckle. Sure, fuck it. Just let me get into
profanity.
My bad.
I was wondering because we backstabbed by 1363 and they're abusing it hard. Sounds like the kids are home too. I'll probably wrap the stream up here in a little bit. It's going to be a short Sippin' Saturday, but we'll definitely have the after party still. The kids are definitely home. I can hear them upstairs. In fact, they may come bursting in the door because I forgot to lock it. Welcome to my life, guys. It's so good.
Have you seen the video of that news reporter that was doing an interview, and his baby comes in, and the Chinese house sitter runs in trying to grab it?
No, I haven't. Yeah, not much sipping. I've had a cocktail and a shot. Sorry, it's not as much as usual. I didn't get completely plastered today. I'm so sorry.
Hashtag blame the dog.
It is actually the dog's fault. I was busy trying to wrangle him instead of taking shots. Blame the puppy.
Watch out. Let's
Shut up,
get that
Skywalker.
hashtag trending.
Let's see. You still owe like 100 shots. I don't see how that's the case. Will there be more commanders soon, or a nice break to catch up on commanders? I hope there's a little bit of a break on legendaries at least. I think there's going to be a little bit of a break on legendaries, and you're going to start seeing some epics come out later this year.
Sweet.
But I got to say, a nice curveball with Attila Takeda. Every garrison commander prior who was considered top tier was cutting skill damage a lot. Now you have those two with no skill damage. Touche. Yeah, that's very true. That was a big middle finger to basically all the anti-skill damage stuff out there. For sure. All right, I'll take one last shot for you guys, and I will go ahead and wrap it up at that point. Again, if you want to join the after party, by all means do so. I will be in here with you, and I'm going to go ahead and go upstairs as well.
Gotta take one for Wakanda.
Gotta take one for Wakanda.
Wakanda for that.
Good evening, everyone.
Hello, hello.
Leave it.
Cheers.
Hey, Ronnie.
Hey, Ronnie.
Ooh. That was an interesting one.
Everyone having a good night.
That was a little strong. Hello and good night.
Yeah, Drago's been getting manhandled by a dog.
Yes, by a puppy.
That dogs need to get rallied.
Attila, Kato, and the dog, Cav on me.
I think the dog is running Drago, man.
Yeah, no kidding.
No art for that dog, Drago.
He's
No
sitting
art.
here staring at me because he can hear the kids upstairs, and he's like, "This door is not open, so I can go and chase after them." So he's sitting there staring at me like, "What are you doing? You need to be letting me out." I've seen the combo get flogged too.
No,
By
the
Attila.
dog is going like, what have you done to yourself?
Well, I've not had much. I've had a cocktail and 2 shots now, so we're good. Nothing crazy. Not the usual. People are complaining in chat too about it. They're like, you haven't done nearly enough sipping, which I agree. I usually do.
Well,
a little
guys, you need to understand him. He needs to save for bundles. He can't spend too much on alcohol now.
more. I got some rebuilding to do. That's for sure.
Exactly.
I got some heavy rebuilding
Be
to do.
gentle.
I would love to see you battle Chiskel. We did battle Chiskel. I didn't battle him specifically because he was gone. I battled his kingdom in the last KVK. Let's see. How many resources did you spend this KVK? Probably about 4 or 5 billion each.
Mm-hmm.
I was about to say only, but you said each, so that's...
And womp womp. Yeah. Now that was heavy contribution from the kingdom guys. So shout out to 225 for helping out with that. Alex D is a new member. Welcome to the Dragothien Gaming family, buddy. Appreciate you. And then Friggy Viking 40 ruble donation again. Friends, this man needs your thumbs up. I agree. Give me a like. Give me a sub if you are not subbed already. All that good stuff. On the video, not where you're wanting to put it. I'm sure.
Oh, I was confused.
You're always confused when it comes to thumbs going places.
Listen, don't kink shame me.
All right, guys. I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. I want to make sure the kids are in good shape upstairs, and I need to get this puppy squared away. Thank you to all the folks who donated. We are going to have, again, the after party inside of Discord. If you want to go ahead and join us, by all means do so. We usually are in here for another hour, 2, 3, 5, depends on how rowdy it gets. We'll still be sipping. We'll still be having a good time and chatting. Feel free to reach out to me on Discord if you guys need anything. All the links for everything that you need are in the description below, as far as linking up with what we're doing in the game and on the channel. And again, more things to come. More things are happening. KVK is about wrapped up. Can't wait for the next steps. We'll see what happens. And I will say cheers. Have a good one. Take care. And I'll see y'all next time.